Thank you so much for joining me today for yet again the Path of Ascension Humility Guide with Mikanikos. The first fight we'll be doing here is Athanos today for humility. So we've already chosen Mikanikos, and then for this, we are going to go ahead with the File of Serenity. Now, let me go ahead and explain this fight. So Athanos is a pure melee fight. What he will do is he has power swipe, which is a frontal cleave, which if it makes contact with you, will throw you back a long ways. So you want to make sure not to get hit by that. If you are, you want to make sure to be aiming at long ways, so that way you'll land on the ground. You don't really want to get hit because you're going to lose a lot of time with DPSing him. The second ability that he has is Massive Charge, which he'll run in a straight line across the stage till he hits the edge. If he makes contact with you, he will grab you and drop you off the ledge. You do not want that because that will be an instant loss. He also has Shielded Charge, so he will take a knee and start charging. This, of course, does two shields around him that rotate either clockwise or counterclockwise. If it's rotating this way, you want to make sure to be damaging from this side. If it's rotating from this side, you want to make sure to be DPSing on this side. Closer to the shield that's moving away, there does appear to be a little bit of a dead zone on the shields, so that way you don't end up absorbing it rather than actually doing damage. This is a good time to definitely do melee damage and things like that, stack up your haste. And his fourth ability is he does Quaking Shockwave, which does an inner ring and then an outer ring, and then and it'll knock you up in the air. You want to be careful about that because if it knocks you up, it can allow him to go into a massive charge or a power swipe, and that can of course cause you to either get knocked back or grabbed and dropped off the ledge. For this fight, of course, we'll be hitting him with Overhead Smash. We'll be using Hyperlight Beam when we can, and then of course High-Tech Relocation when we need to grab orbs, so that way we can maintain our buff from meleeing or using any ability will actually add it. But it is Combat Flow State, which gives you 2% haste, stacking 99 times for a total of 198. So what we'll do is we'll do it just like Cleo. We'll move him close to an edge, so that way if he massive charges, he's still close by and we can still continue to DPS him. And of course, make sure you grab your orbs. If you do get low, you want to make sure to use High-Tech Relocation, run around, get some orbs. Just make sure you time it so that way you don't do it during shielded charging, so that way you don't waste that. If the timer does go into his enrage, you do not need to worry because we, of course, will be using our charm, the Charm of Focus, which allows us to generate 1 energy every 5 seconds, so that way it'll give us pretty much a free back in, and that way we're safe, and then we can hop out, we can do some damage, do what we need to do till the fight is over. But I'm going to go ahead and ring the bell and just like me, do the same, so that way you can get notifications when I go live or post new content. And of course, leave a like, leave a comment, and make sure to follow me on YouTube or Twitch. You can find me on Twitch under the_Dab86. I'm going to go ahead and get this started here with the Hyperlight. I'm going to kite him back a little bit. I like to have the orbs spawning kind of in a decent area. He should be doing his first ability. There's the power swipe. We didn't angle him good there. Ah, I did it again. Not paying attention. He's definitely going to enrage. That's okay. We're a little bit further away than I would have liked. We needed to aim him there at the edge there, and we didn't. He's moving in this way. What the hell? Why is my shield not up? That was risky. Uh, Gonna use this opportunity to hyperlight beam him. And there we go. That is Athanos. Once again, ugly. I've managed to let him get one of my hyperlight beams absorbed. Make sure you're careful about that dead zone that exists. That is literally breaking my